The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Natureboy and melanation, aka carbonation, and the STDs. Let's get into it. But before we get into that, I'm gonna give y'all my disclaimer. This is commentary to me, and commentary only. Nothing more or nothing less. I don't know these folks. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna make this quick. The reason why Natureboy and everybody else over there with him make excuses about the STD allegations is because everybody over there is sick. That's why they're not bothered by the allegations. They don't care. Everybody over there has something. That's why they don't care about being passed around unprotected the way that they do, because they are all sick. And when the allegations come up in conversation with the people on the outside looking in, they make excuses for it or they talk around it because they know that they're sick. This video is for educational purposes only. This video is about the miseducation that Carbonation puts out concerning STDs. This video is to make people aware of what's going on in carbonation. A disease and a disease are two different things. If you're going to put out information to educate people, you have to put out factual information. The information that Carbonation members put out into the public is false information. Be aware of people like them because they're uneducated in religion and when it comes to STDs. When they put out false information concerning STDs, it's intentional. Their only concern is to get you in their cult. By any means necessary, those people want to recruit as many people as they can to join their cult to ruin their lives. In a nutshell, if they don't care about themselves, how can they educate anybody else? If they're not taking care of themselves, how can they educate people on how to take care of themselves? All those people over there are already damaged. That's why they don't care about other people. They don't care about being passed around because they have all already been infected. Out of all the people that have left Carbonation and jumped online and spoke out publicly about the STDs they contracted while they were in Carbonation were only women. So therefore, when they left and got treated, the STDs stayed on count. And for the ones that went back, like Velvet and Niteria, all they did was recontract the STDs. All those STDs are still in rotation in Carbonation.
Oh, let's talk about an STD, nigga. I done had like 5 STDs, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? STD, that was the middle of our middle name back in the day. Every fucking weekend we was burnt, nigga. Fuck you talking about an STD, bitch? I don't give about no fucking STD, bitch. I had an STD every fucking weekend, nigga. That way, nigga. Fuck is you talking? We got burnt every fucking day. Every weekend, niggas was at the motherfucking clinic on Monday. We would party on the weekend, and the nigga would have penicillin. Here, pop this. Niggas would have a penicillin. That's real nigga shit you don't know about. You did. I had 50 fucking STDs, and I'm still here, nigga. What? Fuck you talking about an STD for, nigga? Oh, you got a disease. You got this disease. You got that disease. Motherfucker, fuck you, nigga. I had every disease. Nigga, what? What's up? Stupid ass. Talk about some STD. Bitch, I had STDs every fucking weekend, nigga. Real niggas know about what I'm talking about, nigga. Clinic on the block with the little pamphlet, shot in the ass, penicillin pills. Here you go. Boom. Antibiotics. Take that shit. We back in the club on the weekend. We fucking again. Get burnt again. Damn, got burnt again. God damn it. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? That ain't nothing new, nigga.
I want y'all to know, Natureboy is out there using knowledge, actual knowledge, to manipulate people, to have sex with everybody. All of them over there have STDs. Yes, I know for sure. I have paperwork to back that up. They're not taking care of themselves. They don't have no...
This bitch done left here, got STDs, came back. I healed her, went back out. Right now, I swear on everything. And she can... I wish she can go live with me so I can motherfucking confirm this shit, bro. This bitch, when we was at Mama Cookie, she left, right? She called the cops to come get her stuff. She came get her stuff. And I let the bitch get her stuff. I was like, here, leave, bye. She found this nigga named Hezekiah. This nigga Hezekiah, she was like, yo, I knew something was wrong when I had sex with him. And I still had sex with him anyway. And I felt funny. I was sick. My whole fucking face swelled up. Her whole face swelled. She went and had sex with... Oh, my God. Yo. Omac gave her an STD. Oh, yo, remember when she came back and she confessed it? Yo, remember when she came back and she confessed that Omac gave her an STD? My nigga. Now she's saying I giving her STD. Bro. This bitch is the STD. Yo, remember when we was in Panama and I did the interview about Omac and how he gave her STD? Do y'all remember that, yo? I know y'all hating on me right now, but I need y'all to be real right now. Remember when we was in Panama, my nigga? Remember when we was in Panama? Remember that? Remember when we was in Panama and I interviewed her about Omac? Oh my God, I wish y'all can. Who can get the interview with Omac? This bitch said that Omac burnt her. My nigga. That was the first time she went back with my daughter. The first time she left me. You remember that? That was the first time she left me. She went to Omac and she said Omac burnt her. When Omac had sex with her, her face swelled up. Remember she said that? She confessed to it. She said Omac burnt her. I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. She came back to me. Now, when she came back to me, I healed her again. Then she left me again for some nigga named Hezekiah, my nigga. A nigga named Hezekiah. Some skinny sick nigga. This nigga was sick as fuck. Yo, Hezekiah burnt this bitch's bridges off. This bitch found a nigga, the sickest nigga she can find. So sick that her pussy was dripping fucking goo. You out here trying to talk about I gave you an STD, bitch, you fucking liar. You a fucking liar. This fucking whore went to find some nigga named Hezekiah who had fucking gave her a disease with goo. It was like a string of goo coming out her fucking pussy. Facts. And I wouldn't lie on my like, I don't know. I was like, that nigga gave you some shit, nigga. And that shit is stinking. And it was coming out her pussy. And that shit was gluey. And it was just stringing out her pussy. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I dealt with her. And I healed her again. Bitch. Then she left again. She left after that to go fuck with the nigga she fucking with now. It's in her story. The nigga she fucking with now is in her story. He made the song in her story. If you go to her story, he made the song in her story. This skinny nigga with the long dreads. The skinny nigga with the long dreads would not fuck her without a condom. She came back to me in Hawaii. She told me the nigga that he wouldn't fuck her without a condom.
He was getting intimate with her. We were kissing as they were getting intimate. Alright? And when she saw I was kissing him while they were intimate, she pushed me off. And that's why I had a chemical imbalance. My thoughts wasn't positive. They were fucking negative. And it was to the point where it hurt. It hurt so bad that nothing could go up there. It closed up. I can own up to my shit. I can own up to it. Yeah, I slept with 3 men, not 5. 3. Baba G was the second one, so I was the third. Lloyd was the first one. I wasn't even with the men for that long, though. Then me and Baba G had sex. I didn't even expect that to happen. All I wanted was a hug. I literally felt pulled to just give him a hug because that's the type of person I feel I am. I want to hug people. I want to show love. I'm always all up on y'all all the time. I'm hugging y'all, doing little thing. I was all about love there. I wanted to be loved. Y'all don't remember that though. All I wanted was a fucking hug. It just happened. We had sex. But anyway, that's besides the point. Even after that, I was still thinking about Solar. Because that's who I wanted from the day one, from the jump. Bobby G said, you just don't have sex for no reason. He was condoning me and Solar to have sex. At first. Then he was like, nah, Soka not with it, separate, you're on restraining order, can't go around them. Then it was like, okay, well, we have a meeting, now you guys can do it. Now they're in a polygamous relationship. It was flip-flop, on and off. It was like, you can do it, you can't do it. You can do it, you can't do it. I guess I came in there and shook things up within their relationship because it was toxic anyway. Even Baba G was saying it. Everybody know it, that they were arguing frequently, and it wasn't healthy for both of them. It wasn't healthy, So this stress can cause flare-ups too. And I was stressed out as fuck. Yeah, this is not no Zoka hate. It's literally me addressing this as a people. We need to do something about our health and stop ignoring it. Honestly, I went to the doctor. This is how it went. I went to the doctor, got checked, didn't get any lab results. I just got the cure for everything. They said, look, we don't know what's going on. Because they couldn't even put the shit inside of me. They couldn't even stick the stuff inside of me. That's how bad the flare-up was. It was too painful for them to do anything with it. And it was like, okay, we're just gonna give you this, we're gonna give you that, we're gonna give you this, got to shut up my ass, all this other stuff. And I was like, yo, let me take it. I don't fucking care at this point. I know about Babylon fucking medicine and shit like that, but at this point it's not okay. It's not them. And so they gave me antibiotics, they gave me the shot in the ass.
Women, again, even the women here, we've experienced that here. With Nateria experience, we have experienced imbalances in our own way, right? For instance, I'm going to use me for an example. When I was with Baba G, right? And then I left. I went to Omeg. The world seen that. The world seen that shit. When I was with Omeg, going from one man to another, my shit was imbalanced. Like, me and Omeg had started having talks about how my shit was acting up, and we had to go to Walmart and give me some suppositories because it was an imbalance down there. I had a yeast infection, right? And so this when everybody started calling me yeast infection lady and all this extra stuff. And it's just to show the women that when you're hopping from one man to another, your body is sensitive, period. Like a man can have 5 women and he don't get no yeast infection, no nothing, as long as those 5 women are appointed to him. Now, if any of those 5 women go from one man to another, they'll have an imbalance and then bring it back to him, and then that gets spread like that. So even when you look at the statistics of where STD is derived from, it is because women are going from one sexual partner to another. So that's why it's so important for women to stay with one man. And if you're not sure, stay with yourself until you're absolutely sure of who you want to be with, because that's a sensitive topic. Yes. And women shouldn't just be letting people into their rooms just off GP, just because you like him or just because you think that he's cute. That's a lesson that I had to learn as well. I actually went through it again when I left again.
Because I called him about my sickness, because I was sick, and I thought he had the magic pill. But he had told me that everything is in my mind. And I don't know if it was the words or it was the force of his words. But in that moment of our conversation, I was healed. And the reason why I know that I was healed, because before I spoke with him, I had this odor on me. And I used to say this odor was an odor, a stench of death, because it was fungus. Like my insides was like rotten, and I could smell it. So after that conversation, that odor went away. But and one thing that he did say, he said, you have to get rid of that relationship you were in. And I know that Master Teacher Natureboy was my higher self, because everything that I was thinking in my heart, he just articulated it and said, this is what you have to do. And I already knew that I had to end my relationship. I already knew that the way that I was eating and living, the environment that I was in wasn't right. But it took my higher self to be like, look, man, you acted stupid. You already know what you're supposed to do. It's all in your mind. Stop. Start living for the truth. Because that's not what you're doing. And you sit here wondering why you're sick. You sit here wondering why you're just belittle myself and go down just up to your level because you feel a certain way or you don't agree with what we're doing or we decided to leave. But you can't ever say when we were there, we never gave our 100%, our support, our encouragement. You understand? So no, I'm not going to sit here and expose you and tell people what you fed into their minds to believe. But what I'm going to tell people is that I love the hell out of you in Carbonation. And I'm going to keep pushing forward. And I hope y'all do the same, because you do have a message to give people if they open their hearts and listen. I just got tired. After the whole situation with you lying on me about having HIV and AIDS, I just couldn't do it anymore. And that is the truth, because we said it on camera. That you went behind my back and you told somebody that I had HIV. And you tried to justify why you said it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right, boss, but you're going to keep dissing us.
And have you also ever sat there and calculated your own, the shit that you do? You sit there and you talk negative about everybody, including the people that's closest to you, including the people that's in carbonation. You sit there and you talk about them like a dog.
Hepatitis C, non-reactive. Here it is. And I'm put all the shit in a list that was negative, non-reactive. Tell them come look at it. They lying on me. They said she had all these diseases. I gave her all these diseases though. Where? Turn up goddamn page. HIV. We're not reactive. Gonorrhea. Non-reactive. Fever. All this shit. Non-reactive. Negative. Yo, can I get an apology? Can I get an apology? Can I get an apology when they falsely accuse me of some shit? Yo, gonorrhea. HIV. It's not fair, yo. It's not fair. They ain't playing fair. Can I get an apology? Talking about STD. Y'all still believe in that shit? You can't. First of all, there's no such thing as a sexually transmitted disease. What? Did you hear me? Yeah, I heard you, but explain that. How? That's the truth. There's no such thing as a sexually transmitted disease. How? Explain it. You just not ready for that level, huh? What level? You ain't saying nothing yet. I just told you.
After a amount of time had passed by, I had got an illness, a sickness, a mental disease that had manifested in my physical body as what we would call the herpes virus, the simplex virus. I had caught this illness as a symbolic imbalance of the mental imbalance that I had going on in my life. And that's when I completely woke up. I was like, oh my, like I just started, it was like a veil was lifted from off my eyes, because with that incident, it propelled me into searching for more than what I was being told. I felt like I was being lied to. I felt like they was just lying to me about the disease. So then that's when my husband popped up in my life, the Honorable Master Teacher Natureboy.
Herpes, simplex 1 and simplex 2. I was already diagnosed with that. Oh, I was so afraid to come out with it, but I knew when I got it, like, I knew that I was going to have to come out with it someday. I wanted to come out with it when I actually went to the doctor, but you know how the way universe happens, it just happened.
I never said that. I never said that. I don't know who said that.
Okay, like, I might not be saying it exactly like you said, but I know you said that you were still attracted. I hope I'm not saying it wrong, but you may be still attracted to, like, a transgender woman, but you were not saying like a homosexual activity because that was your lower self, and you wouldn't do that anymore. Like,
yeah, there's no sense. I'm just saying I'm not homosexual, but I'm not saying that being homosexual is in the lower self. I'm just saying I'm not homosexual. That's not my sexual preference.
oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was acting like I was for money when in my lower self, but you know. That's something I did in my lower self. But that's not something that is in the lower self. It's not my sexual preference. I was just manipulating the game because I could for money. You know what I'm saying? So, and which was wrong because that wasn't my sexual preference, but most knew anyway, but it didn't matter. But when I was in Babylon, before I came here to be with my soul family, Carbonation, I went to the doctors. I was dealing with a woman that I was having sex with, and I was told that I had herpes. I went to the doctors. I had a little breakout, and so I went to the doctors, and they told me I had herpes. Yeah, I was in a very toxic relationship with this young lady, and then one day at dinner, we sit down, and she just wanted to disclose some information to me. She was like, "Yo, I got herpes. I don't want you to be mad at me. I don't want you to take it the wrong way." But I never, she was basically disclosing her medical history with me. So, but that sparked me, I wanted to investigate what this herpes was, because I was afraid for my avatar. I didn't understand what it truly was. I didn't know what that meant for me. I didn't know what that meant for her. And the funny thing is, when this person mentioned that, the relationship kept going. I was just trying to do research and present the information. So one day I wake up and I have these bumps on the back of my ear. And I was just afraid, what the hell is this? And I was just angry at her, yo, you don't care about your health. Look at the shit on the back of my ear. Blah, blah, blah. So we basically got into an argument. And we went to sleep. And when I wake up, the back of my ear was bust. And it was like pus and blood all over her pillow and shit on her sheets. And she's just like, what the hell is this? I'm like, yo, you got me sick. I was spazzing. I was nervous. I didn't know what to think, you know what I mean? Because this never happened to me. So I was just afraid. I was I felt cheated, you know what I mean? I felt used. I was like, what the fuck?
Everything you are is negative. That's why you attract only negative shit to you. At this point in my life, y'all, from the characteristics that I've seen in Carbonation since I've been there, it's all about sex. It's not about knowledge. It's not about proclaiming the kingdom. It's not about doing all of this extra shit to teach humanity. It's about fucking. It's about who gonna fuck who next and who gonna deem the attention, the validation from Natureboy. This is what it's all about. It's not about reforming society. It's not about
protecting humanity. It's not about evolving consciously. It's not about going into nature and building a bit. It's not about none of that. It's about which women I could recruit next, how I'ma fuck her, and is he gonna feel good? And if it doesn't, I'ma send her to another nigga. And maybe if I want her in the future, I'll just take her from him. Hopefully she not pregnant, but
I be minding my business. I started this journey out by myself. People come here and bring their shit and then try to blame it on me to get clout. Bitch, Velvet, take responsibility for what the fuck you did. How sitting there trying to blame me for everything that went on with you, man. Cokehead. You know coke ain't nothing but some soft crack. You a crackhead, my nigga. You smoking coke, sniffing coke. You know what I'm saying? Tell the people, my nigga. Tell the people what's really going on. You ain't as sweet as you seem to be, bitch.